Hi everyone. In this quick video tutorial I'm going to show you how to put in an image plane inside your Blender grease pencil animation. So here's my quick little bouncing ball animation, and here I am in the 3D view. I'm just holding down my mouse wheel and orbiting my view. Okay, so first thing I need to do is I need to come up here to the File menu, User Preferences, and I need to go to Add-ons. And up here in the top left-hand corner, I'm going to type in the word Images, and you're going to see right here, Import Images as Planes. And you want to activate the checkbox, and then you want to click on Save User Settings, so that way it's all set up forever and ever and ever. Okay, so the image being installed as a plane is going to come in wherever your 3D cursor is. So I'm just going to left-click and put my 3D cursor here behind my grease pencil brush strokes. I'm going to go to Chrome and I'm going to get my paper texture. So I looked up paper textures, and this is the one that I am interested in. So you don't want to download this image right here. You want to download, you want to click on View Image. That way you can get to the higher quality version. Right mouse click, left mouse click, Save Image As, and I would save it to your desktop. And I'm just going to call this paper texture. Okay, and I'll hit save. Okay, back in Blender. Now I'm going to do Shift A, add mesh, and at the bottom now you'll see an option that says images as planes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my desktop, and normally you would see it like this, and you can go find your image. If you can't find it, you can click up top here. There's a little button here with four boxes, four little squares, and that will show all of the results as thumbnails, so you can actually see your paper texture. Now, if I insert it right now, then this paper texture will actually be affected by the lighting inside Blender. So let me scale this up so you can really get a sense of it. Okay, so now you can see the paper texture, but you can also see that it's being affected by the light in the scene. So if I select Blender's light and grab it and move it, so that's a cool effect if you want it, and of course you can move away the light and you can really control it, and you can do some really interesting visual things with that and create some nice mood. But what I want is I want the image plane to not be affected by Blender's lights. I want it to just be a nice, bright, evenly lit image. So I'm going to do Shift A, add in the images as planes. I'm going to select the paper texture, and down here in the bottom left hand corner there is a little option here. It's called Material Settings, and I'm going to choose Shadeless. So diffuse means that it will get affected by Blender's lights. Shadeless means that it's not affected at all. And I'll choose Import Now, and now the image plane comes in. I'll go ahead and scale it, and you can see that it's popping up as completely evenly lit. Now when you first do this in Blender, it's going to probably look like this. It's going to all be gray, and you won't see your texture at all, and you'll think something's wrong. What you need to do is you need to come down here to the bottom of the 3D window, and you need to change the viewport shading. And all that does is it changes the way that this viewport, that this window here, is displayed. And I want you to choose Material. And when you choose Material, there it is. I'll hop back into Camera View, which is numpad 0. And now I can just press S to scale. Then I'm going to grab it. So I'm going to do G, Z, so I can move it down on the Z axis. And then maybe scale again. I could scale it on the X axis, so S and then C. Although if you scale it on just, S and then X, if you scale it on just one axis, then you are going to distort the image. You'll stretch it a little bit, so just be careful about that. So I'll just scale it one last time, and there we go. So if I go ahead and render this now, you'll now see that I have my grease pencil here, and you can see that I've got the paper texture there, and it's looking good, and everything's there. I need to get rid of the light showing up. Remember in class, to get rid of the light and other 3D stuff, you just come over here on the right hand side to your toolbar. It's N if you don't see it, and you come down to this category here called Display, and you turn on Only Render. When you turn on only render checkbox, come back up here to the render menu, open GL render image. There you go. Now you got it. Now all you're seeing is your image plane and your grease pencil. I'll press escape and I'm back out. So there it is. It's just like a little movie set. Good luck.